and welcome to Cooking with Sarah. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite desserts. It just has 5 ingredients. Chocolate creme brulee. The ingredients are 3 cups of heavy whipped cream, 5 yolks separated, a half a cup of brown sugar, 5 ounces of ghiradelli semi-sweet chocolate chips, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to start by simmering our 3 cups of heavy cream over low heat until it's warm enough to melt our chocolate chips. Next, we're going to add our brown sugar, vanilla extract, and our 5 egg yolks. Mix these until it's mixed up together. We're going to mix these up evenly. Once your heavy cream is warm, the next thing you want to do is slowly add your semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm going to try to add them onto the spoon so it doesn't splatter. It's splattering a little bit, but trying to keep it under control. You want to stir continuously until all your chocolate chips are melted. Once your chocolate is melted in the cream, you're going to temper it into the rest of the ingredients. It is important to temper this into the other ingredients slowly so we do not shock the egg yolks and cook them. Now I'm going to get my helper to help me pour it in to temper the eggs.
Okay.
So we're going to slowly pour the mix in with the sugar and the egg yolks and vanilla. And I'm going to whisk this together. We're going to whisk it into a fine, smooth mix. We are slowly adding the heavy cream and chocolate into the egg, sugar, and vanilla mix to not shock and cook the egg yolks. We want it to all mix together and not cook. Once it is all mixed together, then we will pour it into the ramekins. We're going to fill these ramekins up, not all the way to the top because they will rise just a little bit. So you want to put an even amount into each ramekin so they will cook evenly. This recipe makes enough to fill 8 4-ounce ramekins. After you fill the ramekins, you can fill the pan with warm water about 3/4 from the top of the edge of the ramekins. This helps the brulees cook evenly throughout. And now we're going to place these in the middle oven rack for 350 for 45 minutes. Alright, now that we've baked our creme brulee, we need to stop them from cooking any further by removing them from the water bath. You can use tongs for this, but my assistant prefers the spatula. Place them on a towel to soak up any remaining water under the ramekins. Now that our creme brulees have cooled for a few minutes, we're going to place them back into the drained pan and place them into the fridge for at least 4 hours so they'll set completely. Now that the creme brulee has set, we're going to sprinkle some granulated sugar over the top of the brulees and move them around to spread the sugar evenly. Then pour off any excess sugar so you end up with a thin layer of sugar covering the top of the brulees. Now it's time to melt the sugar. You can do this with a torch or by using the oven broiler. If using the broiler, place the pan on the top oven rack and broil for 3 to 5 minutes or until you see the sugar melt or start to bubble. In our case, we'll be using a torch. And all you need to do with the torch is to rotate the flame around the top of the brulee until the sugar is evenly melted. It's best to keep the torch about 2 inches from the top so you don't scorch the sugar. Slow and steady will give you the best results. Now that we've melted the sugar on the brulees, we're going to put them back into the fridge for 10 minutes and then they'll be ready to serve. Alright, our brulees are ready to try. You can serve them with a little whipped cream or just enjoy them plain. I'll show you a spoonful of the results. I love that sugary crust and the soft chocolate center. Delicious. Thanks for joining me for Cooking with Sarah. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment below if there's anything you'd like to see me cook.